training room, getting in the weight room, getting stronger because injuries is something that just don't go away. You got to get it strong, get muscles stronger around, and that's what I continue to do.
Virginia Tech hasn't played at Florida State since your senior year of high school.
Hmm.
How excited are you to get down there? 2.5, 3 hour drive from Jacksonville, and to play down there, and you expect a lot of family to be down there as well.
Yeah, I'm spending a lot of family. I get a lot of text messages and calls every day trying to get tickets to the game. So it's gonna be exciting to get back home, get back around family. Sometimes some be my first time, my family watching me play at college level. So it'd be fun for me.
What challenges does Florida State bring on the offensive side that you guys are hoping to shut down?
They just got a very good team, a very dynamic team with good receivers, a good running back core, good online quarterback, a good overall offense, and they played in a lot of big games. So it's just our job to go out there and execute it, do our 111 and make plays ourselves.
Keontae, what clicked with this run defense last week?
Just our mentality, knowing that we have to start the run in order for us to win games, in order for our offense to get the ball more time, we have to start the run. And we determined ourselves all week to do that, and Saturday that's what we did.
Does it get to a point where you hear about, oh, we can't stop the run, we can't stop the people, outside people saying that? Does that get to you guys? Do you hear that at all? Does that motivate you at all?
Not more so the outside people, just more so in-house, and knowing what the defense and what need to be done. I mean, we look at the film all the time. We go over through explosive plays, and a lot of it came from the ground. So we know as a defense that if we start to run, we'll give ourselves a better chance.
I'm curious. I know coaches always say don't get too high after wins, too low after losses. Is there a different mood at all after a win? I mean, is there a little bit more energy in the building after
Yeah,
getting
it's
a win?
definitely a greater vibe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people come in smiling. A lot of people come in with even a bigger chip on their shoulder going into this week, and everybody coming ready to suit up, knowing what we can do. Now that we done did it, not everyone's seen it, so it's just a lot to build on from there.
When you watch film, what stands out to you about this quarterback you're going to face on Saturday?
He's willing to take shots down the field. He trusts his receivers, and he trusts his O-line with the protection. He's a very good dynamic. He also can run, so he's a very good football player, in my opinion.
One of the guys we're going to talk to after you is Feldarius. He seems to, he seems to be in a groove right now. He had 2 games back to back with multiple sacks. What is it from your eyes behind him? What is it about the way he's playing right now that's letting him have so much success?
I say his determination, his mentality. Like he transferred here. He missed all last season, so he feel like he's a piece of the puzzle to stopping the run and attacking the pass game at the quarterback. And like you said, after these last few games, that's what he done. And I'm excited to see it from the second level to see him do it.
You said that you thought the Pitt game was one of your best games. What kind of helped you have so much success in that game, and how do you kind of carry that momentum forward?
Just keep preparing with my teammates, and just sticking to my 111, doing my job. And I just feel like if I just keep doing that, I'll make plays. Even if I don't make the play, I'll probably help somebody else make the play, and that's just as important to me.
Like you mentioned before, Jacksonville's pretty close to Tallahassee. Were you a Florida State fan at all growing up? What was your college team growing up?
Now, my whole family Florida State fans, but I was a Florida Gator fan growing up. That's all I kind of was a Gator fan, but my pops and my other people, other than my mom, they all Florida State fans. So
How did you become a Florida fan within a household of Florida State fans?
I don't know.
Childhood rebellion, or
Percy Harvin, Tim Tebow, them guys, they kind of attracted my eyes. That's kind of who I stayed with.
From talking with Coach Pry, I get the sense that you guys are approaching this game like it's any other game. That being said, what kind of confidence did the win against Pitt give you guys going into this one? And is this the kind of game that, as a player, you kind of wake up for? National television audience against a number 5 team.
Yeah, after the win versus Pitt, it just gave the defense and the whole team great momentum and just great energy to go out there and compete again, knowing that we can win, knowing that we can be dominant. And in this game is the perfect opportunity for us to show it again, and it's to be the perfect game to turn around the whole season and just keep going up from there.
Did you have any interest in? I know you were a Gator fan, but did you have any interest in going to Tallahassee, Florida State, out of high school?
Nah, I actually didn't. I mean, I went out there on a couple of visits. I visited campus a little bit, just being around it a lot. but I would truly like a Florida Gator fan, so it's all good.
You go out of state, you come here for school. What is it? You already talked about having family there, but what's it going to be like going back playing in your home state again?
Well, it's gonna be amazing. Like I said, the family is the biggest piece. So like just having my family watching me play in college for the first time, that'd be amazing. Just being close to home and on a very big stage. So it'd be a good opportunity for me.
When watching film, what do you notice about how FSU uses their tight ends, their running backs in the passing game, and does your background as a safety allow you to match up well in the passing attack?
Yeah, I feel like I'm very confident with my matchup against the running backs and the tight end, but they use them in very different ways with coming out the backfield or just splitting across the field. And they have very dominant running backs or tight ends in the passing game also. So that way it brings a lot of components to the offense. But I'm very confident in myself with them covering.
Have you ever been on a defense where you faced receivers as big as what Florida State has with a 6'7" guy, and then the Michigan State transfer is like 6'4", 6'5"?
I'm not too sure. I think he probably the biggest receiver that I hadn't faced at a 6'7", but hey, they all come. So.
All right, let's go to Zoom for a couple.
On Zoom, please use the raise hand feature again for questions for Keonta, and we'll open it to questions. Any final questions? Okay, Travis.
All right, anything else for Keonta in the room?
Thank you.
I just want to ask about your family real quick. You mentioned that this will be the first time for some of them playing. Who of your family is coming to this game, going to see you play for the first time?
I just got like a lot of uncles and nephews, nieces that was too young to come back then. So now they're a little older. Now they get to actually see me play. They don't watch a couple games on TV, but I know it'll be a very different experience in person. So I'm looking to get them a show.
Do your parents get to come up here for games and see
Yeah,
you play here
my mom
often?
and my dad come up a lot. My brothers do too, but it's just more of like my cousins, my uncles, and people like that, like the big family tree. They get to watch me play. Thank you.